Hey Bevan, it's Logan Stout here at Perkins Motorplex here in Mayfield, Kentucky. I'm on the bottom lot here. This is our headquarters. So you see all these vehicles here. We've got a whole bunch more in the back down this dead end street. You would see a whole bunch of service centers like this, our wheel and tire facility, as well as our reconditioning facilities and stuff like that. And this is that Tahoe we've been talking about, the LT. Man, I've walked around it a few times, super pleased with it. We're gonna show it to you inside and out, top to bottom, front to back. I've got the hood popped already so we can look underneath the hood as well. And yeah, we just wanna give you a really good look at it, all lit up here in the sun. We'll start on the driver's side here. And I always try to look right down the body line. I'm looking for any waviness in the paint, major dings, scratches, anything like that. And this side, as you can tell, is just awesome. There's really nothing to speak of on this side whatsoever. Running boards are firm. Take a look at the wheels. You know, we see on a lot of these big SUVs this right here, but much more extreme than that. You can see the little bit of curbing, but very, very little. The tires are great. I wouldn't say they're brand new, but they're, I'm gonna say probably 70% tread on those. Of course, those are Goodyears, so they're gonna weather very slowly. Goodyears on the front as well. Maybe a little less, maybe 60%, something like that on the front. But several years of driving before you'd have to do anything with those. I always tell people, I don't know an alternator from a radiator. I'm not your typical car guy, but I've been here long enough. I'm a decent guess of the tread on the tires, so that's not gonna be an exact number, but you know, somewhere 60, 70% tread. Those are very good. Looking across the front, of course, Chevy has that great looking front, the really cool grille, the honeycomb looking style. Not a lot of rock pecks or bug damage across here. Cosmetically, really, really good on the front. See a little bit of moisture. That's from the dew and a little bit of rain we had yesterday, still lingering around on the vehicles. And I always tell people this too, you know, all of our vehicles are used. None of them are going to be perfect. We don't expect this to be a flawless, perfect vehicle, but all in all, it is in extremely good shape. This rim, very similar, slight curving right there, but nothing really to speak of. While we're here, I kind of do these in a different order every time. Let's go ahead and, if I can do this one-handed, get this open here. And again, I'm not your typical car guy. I don't know alternator from radiator, but I can look through the window here that the engine bay gives us on these Chevys. Nice wide open look, and you can see, you know, I'm looking for signs of excessive rust or corrosion, and there's just nothing. This thing is super clean, sounds great, no knocking, no ticking. Connections look awesome, so great sign there. Super clean underneath. Quick look at the frame as well. Great. You wouldn't expect a vehicle that's 4 years old to have, you wouldn't expect it to be rust free, but if it was really eat up on that main frame line, you'd see it really flaking off, and you just don't see it. This thing's well taken care of. Love that. Okay. Passenger side. Again, if I see a ding or a scratch, I didn't look at the hood, no hail damage across the hood. If I see a ding or a scratch, I'm gonna point it out. I may miss one or two. I wouldn't think I'm gonna miss a major one because I've done these for several years now. But you know, if you see a small scratch on it once it's delivered to you, or once you pick it up and you're like, hey, you didn't point this out, that's entirely possible. I'm trying to be as picky as I can, and I don't want to oversell it, but I don't see anything. There's nothing really for me to point out. Backside looks great. Got your hitch cover there. Parking sensors, everything straight ahead. That's just dirt. I mean, I've got nothing so far. Automatic liftgate, and this is really my third time to walk around the vehicle. So I walked around it twice before I hit record. You kind of plan out, you know, things that you want to point out, but just don't have anything. All right, Third row. Looks good. Headliner looks good. There's no smells. It doesn't smell like smoke or animal or anything like that. It is a power folding seat, which you love. Love to see that. Second row tumbles forward as well. I'm not going to do that because I'm about to show you the second row. It is an LT, but you see a lot of features on it. Power folding seats, the keyless entry all the way around, bucket seats here in the middle, rear climate control, rear heated seats, no roof, which some people would say is a positive. Some say they like the roof. It does have the carpet floor mats in it. We give every key we get and every floor mat we get, and a lot of times you don't have, you've got one key and no floor mats. This one's got the nice floor mats in it. Factory carpet ones, I should say. Oh, there was one thing I can point out. Here I am talking about how we sell used vehicles and can't find a blemish, so I probably should find at least one. There you go. One of your caps is missing from the seats. That's these things are notorious for that. You can find them on eBay. I don't know, like $8 for 4 or $12 for 4 is what it used to be. Pop them in, but guess what? It's gonna pop back out and you're gonna lose it underneath the seat. But some people, that bothers them, and they want to order a pack so that they've got some on hand. But passenger side, front seat, no rips or tears. I do think it's just one key. Yeah, one key. It does have remote start, and that remote start feature does work. I use that to start the vehicle. Center console's great. Glove box, owner's manual, all that good stuff. It's got the upgraded sound system too, Bose sound system. So as loaded as an LT can be, that's what this is. Okay, let's go to the driver's seat here. There's your four-wheel drive control. Parking sensors, turn them on and off. Lane detection or lane departure warning thing, adjustable pedals. Love that, you know, this body style had it where you can pause live radio, right? And the previous didn't, or and the newest one doesn't. So that's a big thing. Let's see. Dual climate control, heated seats. Yeah, about as loaded as it can be. Loaded as it can be for an LT. There's your hidden compartment. This thing's ready to go. I'll flip through some of these media options here just to make sure everything's working. So it doesn't have the full-blown nav, but it's got the OnStar. There's your apps. Connect a phone. Not sure if that'll be Apple CarPlay yet. We'll have to look into that to see for sure. But this thing is, the touchscreen's responsive. Let's go ahead and hit that backup camera, make sure that looks good. Yes, perfect. I got nothing. It's got 68,000 miles on it. That means it's gonna qualify for the best factory type total care warranty we sell, the 4-year, 60,000 mile one. That would go all the way out to 128,000 miles, no deductible, parts and labor both included, and that's a nationwide. Any insured mechanic can get paid to do the work on it. I'm not a big warranty guy, but I swear by that. There's your driver's seat memory too. I swear by that warranty because of the there's steering wheel audio controls and the power tilt steering wheel. I just think there's too many computers on the vehicles now, too much computer module stuff, and all of that stuff's covered by the total care. So yeah, if it means my payment's $50 a month more, but I don't have to worry about $3,500 out of nowhere for the touchscreen and computer module and all that stuff, and it covers the engine and transmission too, so your big ticket, you know, obvious powertrain options or items are covered too. So I think it's worth it, but obviously it's your call. We're not on commission here, so whatever you want to do, our goal is to show it to you both ways and let you make the call. So there it is. Could not be more pleased with the Tahoe.